more flight disruptions expected. And in Michigan, freezing rain is downing trees and blocking roads, also knocking out power. We have team coverage. Victor Kendo's in Springfield, Tennessee, with a look at the damage, and meteorologist Samara Theodore is tracking where that storm is headed next. Victor, what's the latest?
Diane, it was a very long night across the region. Look at this property here. There are downed trees all over the place. You see this pickup truck behind me just crushed by this massive tree. Some of the limbs and branches coming down on this car next to me, crushing the windshield. That's not even the worst of it. Take a look at the roof of this home. A tree coming down right through, crashing through this roof here. Neighbors tell us 9 people lived here. Again, all of this happening overnight. Thankfully, they're okay. Different story, though, in Indiana. 2 people dying there in the storms. In Michigan, near 80-mile-per-hour winds, hundreds of thousands without power. We saw a lot of hail in Texas. Now, this system, it's on its way out, headed to the East Coast, but we know that in just a matter of days here in Nashville and in this region, there is another storm right behind it expected in just a matter of days. Diane?
Victor, thank you. And I want to bring in Samara because, Samara, I know there's some rain at least helping the wildfires in the Carolinas. What are you seeing in terms of how this storm is moving and who's being impacted?
Well, Diane, as you can see there in the visuals that Victor was just showing us, the history of this storm has been one of destruction. At this moment, we actually have a severe thunderstorm watch, so we're not done yet. You can see from Huntsville, Alabama, down to, or just to the east of Huntsville, should I say, hitting Birmingham, Montgomery, Hattiesburg, New Orleans, anyone living in the pink, I-20, you are under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. The line of storms, as the system continues to sweep towards the east, we're seeing it move through the state of Alabama, and then by this evening, it's really arriving along the East Coast. We've already seen some people seeing showers, maybe some cloudy conditions, but it's going to rev up 6 p.m. Notice that timestamp there. That's rush hour. Maybe you've already picked up the kids from school, but you're going to make some grocery store runs. D.C., Raleigh, down in Charleston, up into New York City. Some of these storms will be on the more robust side, sticking around through the overnight hours in the Northeast, really tapering off in the South. 11 p.m. still seeing rain in the Mid-Atlantic. So whose threat is highest today as far as severe weather goes? Anyone living in this orange color here. From Mobile, Alabama, taking I-10 to Tallahassee, riding into Low Country, Middle Georgia, Macon, right on up into Charleston, 95 to Raleigh. That has the greatest risk for tornadoes as we head throughout the remainder of the day. But accompanying this storm is not just the threat for tornadoes, as we have seen the destruction that damaging winds can cause and heavy rain. A little later, Diane, I'm going to be talking about the wintry portion of the storm and how it's been affecting those in the upper part of the lower 48.
All right, big thanks to Victor Kendo and meteorologist Samara Theodore. Thank you.